So obviously, with the bear market right now in crypto and the huge crash that we've seen in Bitcoin, Ethereum, every crypto basically, there's been a lot of talk about cryptocurrency being dead, about this being the end of crypto, etc., etc. You've heard that sentiment all across the internet, I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of you have bought into that too. I mean, if you see your portfolio down 60, 70, 80%, you're going to start to wonder if you actually made a good investment or not. Of course you are. But here I am. I'm going to drop some knowledge on you guys and explain why you have absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to cryptocurrency, the current crash, and Bitcoin being down significantly over the past year or so. I think we reached the all-time high in November, and then as soon as that all-time high was met, it just went downhill from there. So I'm going to explain to you through this article. Very interesting article I found from Yahoo Finance that was actually published over a year ago before. This was while we were in the bull market, actually. And it really puts a lot of things into context. So I'm not going to read the entire article verbatim, but I'm going to show you some of the points. These are just 7 of the biggest Bitcoin crashes in history. And just to put some context, to kind of ease some of your minds. So, okay, so let me click on my Robinhood portfolio real quick and let it load up. This is where I'm at right now. I am down 60%. I lost about $6,100. The thing is, you don't lose until you sell. That's something that you need to keep in mind. But yeah, my journey has been pretty rough. I started off like pretty much red from the beginning. As soon as I invested, I went down, and I never really recovered. I was only green during a very short period of time in early May, and then it's just been downhill ever since. You know, there was that moment where I had a little bit of hope, like, oh shit, maybe this bear market is not a bear market after all, and it was just a little bit of a downturn, but now we're going back. Nope. It just keeps going down and down and down. But I'm still not worried despite the $6,200 loss, which is very significant for someone like me who is young. I'm just getting started in life, basically. I don't have any debt or anything like that, so it's not like I'm in dire straits. I have a job, I have an income, I have all that. But it's still, for someone like me, it's a very significant loss. How many people in my age group have $6,200 to just burn through like that? You know, so it really was me kind of gambling my entire life savings, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not worried about it being gone forever, and we'll get into that, because look at the history of cryptocurrency, history of Bitcoin. These are the worst percentage-based crashes in Bitcoin history. So look at the first big crash in June 2011. Practically 100% loss. Bitcoin went to $32 and crashed down to 1 cent in a single day. It went from $32 to 1 cent. You lost everything overnight. So that was the first big crash. It wasn't a 50% crash. It wasn't a 40% crash, even a 99%. Even more than that. It was probably 99.99, because if you go from $32 down to a penny, that's practically zero. So, yeah. That's the first crash. And the second big crash was 56% in 2012. The third big crash was in April 2013, 83%. December 2013, 50%. And 2017 to 2018, 84%. The big COVID crash was 50%. And in May 2021 was 53%. And the thing about May 2021 was just a few short months later, about 6 months later, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high. So the truth is, I mean, I know we are in a recession right now. We weren't necessarily in a recession during any of these periods. So some might say, well, it's different this time. This crypto crash is bad, and it's worse, and the recovery period is going to be a lot longer. All of that may very well be true. But I'll just say, like, as far as the first crash is concerned, it really can't get any worse than that. except for Luna, I guess, because I think the chances of Luna coming back are very slim to none. So there are some coins that are just going to be dead forever. Ethereum Max, that's another one. You know, just these pure shit coins with no utility. But when we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum was down from the last bear market. And I know I keep bringing up this example in all my videos, but it's important to note, and I don't know why I went to ETC. Let's not do that. ETH, over the past 5 years. This was the last bull market in 2018 for Ethereum. It went all the way up to $1,200 and then crashed down at an all-time low, or not an all-time low, but like the lowest price was like about $83 around that point. Like it was around $80. Like, and it won't show it, but that's basically what the price was. That was the low price. So it was down almost 94% from the height of the last bull market to the low of the last bear market. 94%, and then it just went to all new time high, to new all-time highs. So, you know, I said this before, but I'll just say it again just to give you context here. Worst case scenario, the worst case scenario for Ethereum is you bought at the all-time high around $1,300. And, you know, it was very painful for 2.5 years, but 2.5 years later, you tripled your money at $3,900 in May of 2021, and then it went even higher in November. So that's the worst case scenario, is you more than tripled your money, almost quadrupled your money, if you bought at the height of the last bull market, of the previous bull market, and then sold at the top of the next bull market of Ethereum. And Bitcoin was a similar situation. So all that being said, like the whole talk of crypto being dead, I mean, how many, during every single one of these crashes, it's been the same talk. I'm sure, especially in June 2011, people were like, oh yeah, crypto is dead. There's no way it's ever going to, 99% loss. Forget it. Any other thing, you're down 99%, it's done. There's no way you're ever going to get that money back, but crypto is not the stock market, okay? It's a lot more volatile, it's a lot more risky, but it's a lot more rewarding in the long run. And it's proven. The fact that it's proven time and time again that it always comes back after all of these major crashes of 50, 60, 70, 80, 90%, close to 100%, it's always going to come back. History will repeat itself, okay? Don't worry about, even if it goes down more, which it likely will, because again, we are in a recession. But even in a recessions, there's always going to be a rebound in the economy. It's just a never-ending cycle. It goes down and it goes up. So I just wanted to give you that context, though, about all of the crypto crashes we've had in history, especially as it pertains to Bitcoin, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's hard to see it right now when you're experiencing a lot of pain, but you do have to believe, and you do have to know that it's going to recover. You just have to know that, and you have to understand that we're gonna get out of this, okay? In 3 years, this portfolio, I'm gonna put more money in, but even if I leave it alone right now, it's gonna be worth at least 10 times it is right now during the height of the next bull run, which I think is gonna be around late 2024, early 2025. Somewhere in that ballpark, maybe mid-2025 the latest, but that's how I see it unfolding, is that you'll 10x your money at least, especially if you buy in a bear market, because most of the coins that I've accumulated were actually during a bull market. So my ETC, I bought at $36.90. That's my average. I've been averaging down. My original buying price was like, I think I first got into ETC when it was $50, and that was before it went up to $200. So I could have sold and made a really good profit. I could have quadrupled my money. But I'm like, It's not going to go down too much. Like, you know, when it hit, I knew it was going to go down when it hit, you know, that price. But I'm like, fuck it. Like, you know, it's going to go down. It might even go down to 100, but I didn't think it would go down to $14, to be honest with you. So it's over 90% down from the bull run, from the top of the bull run. But I'm still not stressing it. Yeah, I'm down 60% on just one coin. I lost $1,700 on just one coin. But like I said earlier, you don't really lose the money until you sell. So I'm not really worried about ETC. I think ETC actually is a sleeping giant. I think out of all the coins, especially on Robinhood, ETC is your biggest potential to gain. And I already made videos talking about ETC specifically, so I'm not going to repeat that. But yeah, even Dogecoin. Dogecoin was down, what? Over 90% from the top of the bull run when it hit 72 cents. Again, I'm not stressing it. I just talked about Ethereum. You know? It was down like 94%. So what? It's going to come back. It always comes back. Fact of the matter is, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with crypto that is driving the price down. It's the entire economy going to shit at the moment. The stock market as well. I'll show you this one stock that I have, AGTC. It's a biotech company. I'm down 62%, and this is a recent thing, by the way. It just took a shit. Look at that. Over the past week, down 60%. That's because of the offering that was proposed, which will basically reduce the value of your shares, so people are dumping it. But still, that's just the fact that stocks are not, I mean, I know it's a penny stock, so it's more volatile, but even blue chip stocks, Facebook was down over 50% over the past year. 50%. So I don't want to hear it like, so this is down 60%, but if I bought Facebook shares during the height of the bull run, then I'd be down 50%, and that's considered a blue chip stock, and that's considered one of the quote unquote safe stocks, low risk stocks. So yeah, it's the tech sector especially, but every market as a whole, we're talking about cryptocurrency stocks, is down across the board. So you just need to realize that, you know, it might look scary right now, and it might look like inconceivable that you'll get any of your money back. But you just need to be patient with these kind of things. It's really a good time to buy right now. It's likely to get a little bit lower, as I think we're going to get the official announcement at the end of the month that we are in fact in a recession, which, you know, we kind of already know at this point, but, you know, we are in a recession. So the prices will continue to go down over the next year at least, I say. Or at least trend sideways and not go up. But I say, you know, it's a good time to buy. This is a great time for me to finally get that one full Ethereum coin that I wanted. I'm going to get at least 100 ETC. Probably at least 5 BCH. I already have 10 Litecoin. I might even get to 20 because of how cheap it is. And that really is another coin that we haven't fully realized its potential yet. During the next bull run, ETC and LTC are going to have just insane gains. So much more than what we're going to get from Ethereum and Bitcoin. You need to watch out for those two coins. And Dogecoin also. I could probably even get to 50k Dogecoin. You know what I mean? So it's a great time. This is a great, think of it as a great opportunity. You can get more coin for less and just get insane amounts of gains on your portfolio, which you are not able to do during a bull market where you'd be able to get less coin for more. So just keep that in mind. You know, you bought in at a bad time maybe if you bought a year ago in 2021, because that's when we were actually doing well and you know, we were in the bull market. But it'll always come back. It is proven 7 times in the past with Bitcoin alone that it has always come back, and every single time it's crashed, people have said the same thing. It's never coming back. Crypto is dead. It's done. And every single time, Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market has proven the naysayers wrong. So don't be a fool. Don't sell your shit at a 50% loss and listen to these clowns that are never going to make any money in their life. You need to listen to me instead. I know I'm not really someone to talk because I'm not like a Michael Saylor who has made billions off of this shit. I still am a long ways to go before breaking even. Never mind making a profit, but I know in my heart, and just looking at the history of all these crashes and it always coming back, we're gonna get out of this. We're definitely gonna get out of this, and you have nothing to worry about. So you can call it hopium, you can call it whatever you want, delusion even, but I don't see this being the end of crypto. I just don't. We still got a long ways to go before that ever happens. And probably never will, because the utility of crypto has gone up over the years, not down. You're starting to have Goldman Sachs is starting to get into crypto now. All of these big financial institutions are diversifying with crypto. And they're starting to do this now during the bear market so they can accumulate more for less. So how about you do what the big institutions are doing, that are worth billions upon billions of dollars? They know how to make money. So I say you do what they do, and you'll be just fine. I think they know what they're doing, and I think, you can't say that crypto is dead when it has all these things going for it. More so than it did during these previous crashes. Okay? So just keep that in mind.